Good evening. The purpose of this meeting is to conduct the business of the Gettysburg Area School District. Board of Directors meetings and committee meetings are open to the public, but they are not public meetings. Any school district resident who wishes to make public comment should sign up prior to the start of the meeting and request to speak during citizens' participation. Please take a moment and silence your cell phones or any other electronic devices. We have 3 absent: Mr. Dickerson, Mr. Moyer, and Ryan. They are all excused. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Any notices of communications? I'm being told no citizen participation this evening. That brings us to routine approvals. 5.1, the agenda. 5.2, regular board minutes. 5.3, regular minutes. Those are March 4th and March 18th. The approval of Jacoby Transportation substitute drivers. And 5.5, human resources recommendations. I had no request to separate. May I have a motion for 5.1 through 5.5, please?
So moved.
Second.
Question on a motion on the floor? Hearing none, roll call. Jeremy?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Alice?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Brings us to items for board action. I am going to separate out one. I'm going to ask for a motion, 6.1, which is Policy 340, Responsibility of Student Welfare. 6.2, Policy 341, Benefit of Part-Time Employees. Policy 6.3, Policy 342, Jury Duty. 6.4, Policy 343, Paid Holidays. 6.5, Policy 351, Drug and Substance Abuse. And 6.6, Policy 352, Lactation Accommodation. I'm going to ask for a motion for those lumped together, and we'll do the second or the last item separately. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Question on the floor? Hearing none, roll call. Alice?
Yes.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
And I vote yes. The separated item, 6.7, is the Capital Improvement Program 5-year plan. It's to replace heating system boilers at Franklin Elementary School. It is not a policy. That's why I took the liberty of separating it in case there was any questions and not to lump together. May I have a motion for 6.7, please?
So moved.
Second.
Question on 6.7. Hearing none, roll call. Tim?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Alice?
Yes.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Brings us to our informational item, 7.1, Special Education Plan.
The special education plan is submitted to PDE every so often. So just being shared as information this evening, and it'll be on the next agenda for approval, and then we'll submit it to PDE, similar to what has been done in the past with other reports.
Jason, just for clarification, these are state mandated, and they're pretty much, the language is cut and paste across the board. Certain language has to be in.
Yeah, the reports generally are, it's more like a form that you fill out in certain areas, so you're directed really what to include in those reports. There are things that change from year to year, not very much. The types of supports that you offer at various levels, those types of things, as you probably see in the draft. But for the most part, most of it's driven by federal law through IDEA, and then also through what we're required to do with students with disabilities.
Are there any questions from any board members on 7.1? Hearing none. 7.2 is the ACTI 24-25 operating budget.
And that just comes to the board every year. There are 5 member districts for ACTI, and 4 of the districts pass the budget, then the budget's passed. So it's information this meeting and would be an action item on the next meeting, April 22nd.
Are there any questions? Hearing none. Board committee reports. I believe, Tim, you would be the only one here.
No, we have meeting come up here. Forget the date, top of my head. Yeah,
Brooke, do you have the date for that?
I think 18th. Yeah. That's it.
Jason, policy?
Yeah, policy actually meets tomorrow. So we're still working through the 300 level policies, which were the major project that we embarked on over a year ago. So we have 3 policies on for the agenda tomorrow, and that'll be the last of the 300s, and then we can retire the 4s and 5s, and we'll have 1 series of personnel policies. Yay.
Program reports? Is there anything this evening?
No, it's April already. I can't believe it's only April. Like whichever side you choose. But there are about 34 instructional days left of the current school year, and there's a whole bunch to pack into this 34 instructional days, as there usually are. April and May, as you're aware, are the time of the year where things just get really, really busy. A lot of year-end activities as well for a lot of student organizations, whether it be musical performances or athletics or just wrapping up other clubs and organizations. So I wish the best for all of the students and their advisors as they, embark on those culminating activities. I know that folks work really hard to put those together. So best wishes to all of those groups that are currently working on those things. So it's winding down, but there's a lot to do, I guess, is the main message.
Let's see it. Sorry about that. That brings us to a rather quick conclusion to tonight's meeting. Our next meeting scheduled for April 22nd here at the boardroom at 7 p.m. May I have a motion to adjourn, please?